Good morning, sunshine. How you doing today? What are you doing? Did you see my title? Did you see my description? That's the first thing I'm going to say to you. Okay? Say you're in my kitchen, I'm walking out, getting a cup of coffee, getting you a cup of coffee. Matter of fact, I'm running out of coffee. One way to support me is to buy me a coffee. I need it. And the description's below. I will eternally be grateful. Give you a shout out if you want, or you can get me a coffee anonymous. That's cute too. Leave a message though. Either way. Oh, did you? I know, I know it was a thing yesterday. They were talking about it yesterday, but I don't think I saw it until after my live in the Olga S Pérez show. But how about Stanford? No, 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 no. So, coffee talk is more relaxed, but still, I don't even want to wait till tomorrow. I think I got some good stuff here. You know, I got some pro-American, pro-life, pro-goodness, and truth. Give me a second. I want to make sure because I started doing lives on Rumble, and I'm not sure why I'm not seeing it go over there. Huh. That's weird. It says two are watching. Oh, it did work. Okay. Okay, I had to reach it. Los, who's here? Who's here in the morning? Jeff Prater. Buenos dias, Jeff. What are you doing? Where are you? How's your morning? Did you have your coffee? Do you drink coffee? Do you do juice? What do you do? What's your morning routine, Jeff? Yeah, well, in case we have a delay or whatnot, I'm going to go ahead and... Give me a second. I'm going to go ahead and start screen sharing. Oh, I didn't even put my headset on. Look at me. Look at me. I can't decide. Got my hair up 1 minute. Hair down. Got my little onesie on. Hey, hey. Isn't it great? It is such a gift to wake up in the morning. Isn't it? Like we all take it for granted that our heart beats. That's a miracle in and of itself. Yay. Yeah, sometimes I don't want to wear the headset all the time, but like that's the only way I know if you guys can hear me. And I've tried to use the earpiece. It's a long story, guys. So I can hear what's on the computer better. Whatever. You don't give a shit. Why am I even talking? See, I'm still waking up. I'm still, you're the first people I'm talking to. I have not spoken to anybody yet. Haven't made any phone calls. Nothing. So I guess what I should have done is I should have done some, voice coaching practices. You know what I'm saying? Like, la, 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 la. Like opera singers. I used to live with an opera singer. That was quite a treat. Quite a treat. She was very good. And she would practice every day in the shower. And I'd be like, oh my God, like I'm living in a theater. It's awesome. I loved it. Loved it. She wasn't too crazy, like she went to work, so it wasn't like she was singing all day long and like you want to rip your hair out. Like, like when you live with someone which I have also, who has a band in the basement and you're like, you can't watch shit and it's like all day long. It's like morning, noon, and night. And you're like, please, can you give me a break? And I love bands. I used to be in a band. I was a lead singer back in the day. And I was a DJ. Yep. No, for real. And I'm serious too. People are like, what? You just pull shit out of your asshole. You just make shit up. No. I got pictures to prove it. Who else is joining me this morning? Before I get into this bullshit. You see that? Look at that. I didn't even try to do it on purpose. And look, Look, see? The subconscious taking over, baby. Jeff, yes, you do coffee. Okay. At work, sitting at my desk. Oh, nice. Is anybody else able to see me at work, Jeff? Like people walk by, you got me on the phone. Like how you got me? You got me on the down low? I'm just curious. I love to visualize things. I'm a very visual person. Make sure to smash that like button if you haven't already. Make sure, go. Subscribe if you haven't. Click the all notification. Share this video. Invite everybody for coffee. Come on. Oh my God. I don't know why as soon as I said invite everybody for coffee, I don't know why, but the Candy Shop song just bumped in my head. Why? Haven't heard it in years. You guys remember the Candy Shop? I think it was 50 Cent. Welcome to the Candy Shop? Of course, I'm not going to try to sing like him, but why is it coming to my mind? I said coffee shop and the candy. Oh my God. See, this is so uncomfortable because like, I want to look natural, but with the headset, it's like, nah. It's a freak show either way. That's fine. I'm cool. So Jeff Coffee. Okay. Especially if you got the shot. Your heart beating in the morning. Yeah, right. Shit. Sarita Shamara, where you been? How you doing? Good morning. Good morning, y'all, says Sarita Shamara. Hey. Carrie Lake has a chance. Yahoo. Really? I did see something about that. No, you're on the phone. Okay. Yes, on the down low. Tanya, you're working from home? I mean, you told me that. Hey, Niece Joe. Good morning, Olga and Pérez, Patris, exclamation. Thank you for the coffee. I like the coffee emoji, baby. Good morning. Okay. So, oh, man. Do you really, I mean, seriously, if you guys came over to my house right now, right? And, you know, of course I'd be like, how you doing? How's your day? Right? How you feeling? Right? That would be, so really, how are you feeling? This is what I do. Give you a hug, all that. Ask if you want a coffee or tea or whatever you want. You know what I mean? And then we sit down like we're doing right now. And I'm like, so did you hear about, I'm not big into gossip. Whenever I do cover gossipy type stuff, it's literally because of culture that something about it wants me to highlight, like how messed up or how it's not good for our culture. Do you know what I mean? But it's not because I give a shit about gossip. Like the Meghan Markle and Harry bullshit. I mean, I could say a lot about it, but why? That's what they want. And it's not making us a better society. And it's definitely not helping me become better. I mean, no. Waste of time. And of course, mainstream, it's everywhere. It's everywhere. That's why I know about it, because it's everywhere. Okay. All right. I was thinking about getting into the Zelensky presentation. I did pull it up for a second. I'm not sure because I really don't want Zelensky starting my day. I might throw that in tomorrow's Olga S. Pérez show. Because, yeah. I ain't doing Zelensky for coffee. No. Not unless I can grab that little motherfucker next to Biden and dip him like a cookie. Dip them, but not that I'm going to eat them or anything, but I would just love to dunk them in the coffee. And then that reminds me when I was in the convent. When I was in the boarding school, the convent, the Smurfs were really big at that time. Or that's when they came out, I believe. In the 80s, right? And we had a nun. Her name was Sorpresa. So the way they say, because this was in Spain, so the way they say like Sister Mary or, Sister Teresa, we say Sor. So it's S-O-R. So Sor Teresa, for example, right? Well, this woman, literally, this nun, her name was Sorpresa. From short for presentation, like Assumption, these Spanish names. And so literally it means surprise. She apparently had polio when she was a kid. She had a stiff leg. And we knew when she was walking down the hallway, and she usually was the one that would put us in bed at night. So, lights off at 10 o'clock. And then you would hear her walking. No, if you made any noise or she was checking out to see if anybody's doing something not supposed to be doing, she would come out and we would always know because ba-boom, ba-boom, ba-boom. And the reason I'm telling you this is because I would imitate her to make fun of the situation just because, seriously, it was extremely strict. And I've always done that, try to have fun. Like, I just can't. Anyway, so somebody had bought me I forget who it was, but they bought me a Smurf, a little plastic Smurf. I still have it. I got to find it, pull it out for you guys, I swear. Like, well, not that I swear, but, and it was the pirate Smurf. And so it's funny that I was talking about Zelensky and Biden, and that just ignited my memory of me grabbing that again to make everybody laugh at night, because we also had bunk beds and there was like 50 of them in one room. Of course, I was on the top, and I was literally, because the nuns wanted me front and center, and I was the first bunk bed next to the door. And again, whenever I felt stifled, bored, whatever you want to call it, I grabbed that Smurf one day and I said, I'm going to take the pirate to the jungle. And everyone's like, they would just laugh. They wouldn't even know what I was talking about. And then when they're seeing me, I'm standing up and I'm rubbing it. See, again, I know it's at least I'm honest. I'm telling you the truth. I'm not even I'm only going to be PG just because, maybe you can't handle it over coffee talk. So, but apparently I got a thing about that, turning them into little dolls and dipping them and by the way, there was no real jungle because I was how old I was? I was 13 maybe? 12 or 13? No, maybe at that point I was 14. Who knows? I don't remember now because I did it for a while. But anyway, I also farted in study hour, which we had to study. If school ended at 5, we would have to study from 5:30 to 9 for dinner because we eat dinner late in Spain. And, I was one of the youngest ones. Most of the girls that were there, they were there to become nuns, and they were high schoolers, especially seniors. And so there was nobody my age, and I would have very little homework, or I could do it in an hour where they needed 3 hours to study for finals and whatnot. So I would fart. And of course the nuns, oh my God, chasing me around, punishing me, put me in the corner. I'm like, I'm still going to fart. Why couldn't they just leave me out of it? Why did I have to sit there for 3 hours and that was torture? Talk about silent treatment or solitary. Anyway, I'm not even defending myself. I'm proud of it, in fact. Oh shit. Okay. All right. I'm going to go into this. Stanford. What do you guys think about that? You know what? I'm going to tell you what I freaking think about it. You can see it in my title today. Huh? Yeah. Where is that? You can see it. Stanford releases guide to eliminate, in quote, harmful language. Cautions against calling U.S. citizens American. I mean, that's it. I had it. I'm done. I am done with this. I'm telling you, communism. This is psychopaths running the joint. Period. End of story. I mean, everybody, let's be all inclusive. Let's do this, and you can be whatever gender you want. And then we're going to call you a racist. This time it's your turn. Or anybody white. If you look white, even if you're not white, you're a racist. That's it. And you're white and you're privileged and all this shit. And now we're going to attack you. And everybody needs equity and all this stupid bullshit, which I know they don't believe it. And here's what I'm going to call everybody out. You're racist for doing this. I'm going to send a letter to these people at Stanford University. You racist fuck. Seriously. How dare you insult my intelligence, all of us? Because if you're not aware, that's what they're doing. Okay? The Elimination of Harmful Language Initiative. Complete opposite. Again, did anybody ask you to do that? What about the sex trafficking? Okay, what about educating people so they don't get into sex trafficking rings, for example? I mean, what the fuck are you educating? You obviously don't have anything to teach them. And you're looking for purpose, aka control. Pretends that it's purpose and guidance, education with control. Everything brainwash propaganda is all commercial. Bullshit. The guide says its goal is to eliminate many forms of harmful language, and quote, including, again, always using the fucking drums. Racist, violent, and biased. Stop it. E.g., disability bias, ethnic slurs, gender bias. Man, can you imagine if we all started saying all kinds of gender, ethnic slurs, like all of us, the entire country? We just get united, like meditation day, fucking ethnic slur day. Look at that. Like, it's ridiculous. So let's add more stigmas. No, I'm telling you, this is an attack. They're not even serious about this. Don't buy into this shit. Wake up. Smell the coffee. Look at this. And then the fact that they're attacking American. Nah, you hit me. Nah, you got. Oh, no. Mm-mm. That's it. They could have said anything else. I would have just rolled it off like, like nothing. But you're using American now. America. You know what I'm saying? No. I ain't letting you take that one from me. Nope. I'm standing my ground. Mark my words, guys. I'm going to send a bunch of letters. I'm going to make some phone calls. I'm going to copy them and share them with you. Okay. There are 10 harmful language sections outlined in the index. Albeit, ageism, colonialism, culturally appropriative, gender-based, impressive language. I'm not sure with my dyslexia. Institutionalized racism. You pathetic pieces of shit. Sorry. Person first, violent and additional considerations. Among the words the university urges people to avoid in the imprecise language section in the term, section is the term American. People are instead asking to use U.S. citizen because American typically refers to people from the United States only, thereby insinuating that the U.S. is the most important country in the Americas. The Americas. The index notes comprises 42 countries. I'm done with this. I'm done. Like the Latinx bullshit. No. F you. That's what we all should say. Everyone should be commenting below all these articles in every video about this. F you, F you, F you. You're psycho. Get help. Get help. They're so bold because we're not saying anything that they're literally coming out. Professors I see left and right, black, white, whatever. But specifically the colored people that are in the academics that are coming out and saying stupid shit and literally saying I'm racist and I hate white people, for example. And I'm cool with it. But why are you working in the education system? Because it's good. Because you're promoting racism. That's my point. They are. They're promoting it. They love it. They seethe off of it. I know. I'm losing it right now because it's so true. The truth comes out. You know what I'm talking about. There is no sugarcoating the fucking truth. Oh, but we all have to pretend. Get the fuck. And then, I love this presentation of this guy on Rumble, Thrive TV, about the Great Reset. I'm going to share that in a second. But before we even go to that, how about Cristine Anderson and the WHO? She specifically said something that I always tell you guys on how to cope and how to deal with things better there's so many ways to do it. And there's one very, very easy, free way to do it, honestly, that everybody can do. And I'm still waiting for the whole country to do it so that it'd be all on front pages of newspapers saying, oh my God, the Americans, they did it. Meaning we took the power back by one simple step. Hold on. Can you guys see this? Wait. Okay, I hope. Okay. Let's play this. It's a very good clip. She explains who she is and gets some real, honest intel. Love it.
Well, my name is Christine Anderson. I'm an elected representative for the German people in the EU Parliament, and I try to serve their best interest. If you give executive powers to a non-elected body, then you no longer have democracy, you no longer have accountability of elected officials. And who will the citizens hold accountable for having been taken away their rights? Who will they hold responsible for this? You know, in theory, and I have to say in theory, elected representatives, you no longer, they run the risk of not being elected again if they screw up. But a non-elected body, the citizens have no recourse anymore whatsoever. And this is not how democracy is supposed to work, because you are taking away the rule by the people for the people. That's what you take away with this. And people need to understand, if this treaty goes through, you can bury democracy altogether. It's done with. They have the right to call out a pandemic, and once they do, they will seize executive powers of the member states. So it's now not the government, let's say the German government in our instance, that will impose restrictions on us that we could theoretically fight. Even that was, hard enough to do. But how are you going to go against WHO? I mean, you can't drag them into court. You can't threaten them to not elect them anymore. They don't care. I mean, they're funded by the richest of the super rich people in the world. They don't care. They have all the money, and they don't care about fundamental rights or democracy. If they say, you will stay at home for as long as I tell you, you will. There's always hope. And there's quite a few things you can do. It's not easy, but for one, get involved. Take an interest in what's actually happening, because that's part of their game. They're removed these decision making so far away from you. They're counting on you to no longer care, so they can do whatever the hell they want.
Make sure to leave a comment if you're watching this live, even if it's an emoji. You know it. Your comments are my fuel. Keep them coming. I will read them. I will respond. Yeah, I had to pause that for a second because I'm thinking, I just don't want anybody to come after me like, oh, we have rights to that. Ay. But she's about to say what I always say. I mean, of course I say what she just said, but the easiest one. Huh?
Without you ever knowing it. So get involved, stay on top. And I know this is hard because they're doing everything to make it as hard as possible. A lot of people nowadays work 2 jobs. I understand when you're coming home and having worked 2 jobs, you don't want to be bothered with politics or, decision making, none of that. But you have to, because if you don't, then they will walk all over you. And that's what they're doing. There's a lot of things going on. You kind of need to see the big picture. It's various different mechanisms, instruments, crises they need to fight, whatever, integration of EU, have the super state. But you need to see the big picture, the goal of all of this. It's abolition of democracy, taking away your freedom, and it's no longer to having abide by the rule of law. That's what they're trying to do. So get involved. Now, luckily, MEPs are elected. So write to your MEPs and let them know what you do not want. And if they vote for this, that, or the other, then tell them, I will not vote for you anymore. That gets them scared, you know? So there's, every once in a while, there's like a campaign, but it's usually run by the left side, you know? So we get like thousands of emails, you know, it's basically pretty much the same thing, urging us to vote for this or not vote for this or whatever. But that's what people need to do. Let your MEPs know what you will tolerate and what you will not tolerate. And let them know in no uncertain terms that you will not stand for anyone taking any rights away from you.
That's right.
Another thing you could do, if you don't want to write emails, it might actually be better to write letters to their offices, you know, pointing out an issue that you do not agree on. Organize, talk to people. If there is, you know, other citizens around you organizing protests, join them, you know, voice your opinion. Be there, be in our faces.
We sure voice our opinions on the Olga Pérez show, don't we? Wait, did I miss it? Did you guys see the part where she said, I haven't watched, she goes, turn off the TV. She goes, I haven't watched the TV in forever. And I'm happier and better for it. And I recommend it. I mean, absolutely. I'm going to say it over and over again. Yes. And you know what? For this is Stanford rockers. How about this lady? I think I mentioned her the other day, but I didn't play this video. I really want to play it right now based on this Stanford bullshit. Asra Nomani, you guys can look her up. Let me play this. True story. Love her presentation. Here we go. Oh, wait. Once again, I'm like, I'm sharing the tab. You see me. You see it now. You see it now. You see it now. You see it now. Okie dokie. So here's her tweet with a little video. Dems control the House. So at oversight, Dems got 5 witnesses versus 1 witness, me, invited by at Go Poversite at Nancy Mace. I wasn't scared. My argument, we must not replace the old hierarchy of human value with the woke army's new hierarchy of human value. Exclamation. At IWN. At IWN.
So my name is Asra Nomani. I came to the United States at the age of 4. I was an immigrant to the great state of New Jersey, and I grew up in Morgantown, West Virginia, a mostly white state. I was affirmed, I was supported, and I was able to grow up a girl who knew not a word of English when I arrived to become a reporter for the Wall Street Journal. I am sitting here before you today, apparently the face of white supremacy. I am wearing a shirt that my father made. My father survived, literally, white supremacy in India. My father is 5'3", because when he was a boy, the white supremacists that were the British rule in India literally funneled food away from the people of India, and my father starved. And so he grew up.
Get a grip, people.
To be a young man.
Get a grip.
Who came to the United States of America because he believed in the values and principles of this great nation. My father made this shirt for me, inspired by the gown that Representative Ocasio-Cortez wore to the Met Gala. And it says on here the names that we, the parents in the United States of America, have been called, including in the video that you featured, Chairman Raskin. Things like domestic terrorist, white supremacist, QAnon moms. What is it that we, the parents, have dared to stand up against in the United States of America over the last couple years? It is a divisive ideology expressed through this book called Critical Race Theory.
The current Bible.
It is a book that is taught in law schools, but it is
hateful. They're just showing the hate that they have.
Books like this, Not My Idea, a book about whiteness, the trickle-down effect of the demonization of any.
You guys have heard this book, because this book, they were talking about it a couple years ago. Remember? where they literally says like the white man's the devil. Like, no, I'm like insane. But when you look at the kind of teachers that are teaching today, they look like trolls themselves. It's like, how are they even getting hired? Oh, let me guess. Equity, equality, inclusiveness. No. When you're a teacher, you should be neutral. Go ahead, punk your ass out on the weekends. You get it? There's nothing wrong with that. There's a time and place for everything. No, I don't want you, for example, I don't want you picking your asshole at my dining table, even if I'm totally cool with you picking your asshole on my sofa watching a movie. I'm just saying. Come on. This is ridiculous. It's like, it's got nothing to do with freedom. It's got nothing to do with equality. I'm a fucking brat, a narcissistic, psychopathic, and I'm not losing it, guys. This is my passion here. The truth and love. And all they're throwing is lies, and because they're hateful. Maybe your parents sucked. Sorry, not my problem. Deal with them. Get a therapist if you think therapy's so wonderful, so helpful. Yeah, the same people that are going to tell you, you should change your gender because they only make about $40,000 a pop. Ha! It's not that you can do what you want with your life. I totally believe in freedom in every way. Freedom of speech, absolutist, yes. But you're putting your shit on other people's kids. At least ask the parents, hey, do you mind if I masturbate in front of your kid? I'm just saying, all these crazy shit. They don't ask. Like that guy in Canada with the prosthetic boobs. You don't have to ask. You're right. He's got a right to express himself. Sure. Who's paying for his... Isn't it the citizens paying for it? Right. If the citizens don't feel comfortable with it, go get another job where you can put your tits on the way you are. You have the freedom. But why is it that we're the customer and we're being told to shut up? That just, as a businesswoman myself, you're not going to tell me how to make my own food in a restaurant. Like if I used to own a restaurant. You know what I'm saying? It's like, what? You don't like it? Go to the next place. Know what I mean?
Human being, because of their race, is books like this. Where does this book take us as an idea? It takes us to this very simple idea. An idea that is a new hierarchy of human value. There is no doubt that the hierarchy of human value that was about white supremacy is illegitimate. Every single person is opposed to the idea of white supremacy. But we cannot replace an old hierarchy of human value with a new hierarchy of human value that demonizes children with this book. Whiteness is a bad deal. Signing a contract with the devil.
Boom.
What is the message in this? The message is the shaming of human beings. No child should be shamed.
Thank you.
And why is this a threat to our democracy? Because we then have posters like this one in the Los Angeles School District. What does it say? F America. With KKK.
See what I'm saying? You guys feel me now? You feel me where I'm going freaking off today?
The idea is that our nation has become a white supremacist nation. And that is not true. That is not the reality. And we can see exhibited here today this poster also, F the police. This is an ideology that I call the woke army. It is an ideology of activists who are going through America's school districts and our communities, and what they are doing is a threat to democracy. What is the greatest threat that our children face today? It is the learning loss that has happened in our school districts. The Department of Justice declares clearly the characteristics that lead any human being to extremism include having less education.
I love how she's putting the facts. You guys can look it up yourself. I love how she's putting the facts like what she just said. But this has been by design. The education system, I was in it. I have friends that are still in it. And it took them a good 10, 15 years because they bought into it. And when they're in it and they see these crazy changes, after decades of pretty much some level of consistency, and they realized, oh my God, all the teachers, instead of complaining, they had to come to the conclusion that this was from the top, period. So if we're hearing about it now, it's because of social media, it's because modern technology, but it was probably about 10 years ago, one of my friends, my best friend, and she's a special education teacher, and she was like, that's it. Like, and she's just been thinking about, okay, retiring, getting out, getting a whole new career. So, because she knows it's completely controlled. So, these idiot woke next generation, current generation teaching has no fucking clue. They're that dumb. They think they have power and they're important and they're being used. And I challenge anyone watching this, if you think you're woke, if you're a teacher, if you think you're liberal, whatever it is, where you think your equity is a thing, please contact me, join me in my live streams, post it in the chat or in the comments below, because we're on the same page. I know that you mean well, but you must know the truth. If you're going to fight for something, know it well and then defend it with all your might. And I'll stand by you as far as, your freedom to believe whatever you want to believe. But get some truth. Get some truth, because you're being used. Anyway, and then I'm going to wrap it up with the little great reset over here. I think it was a really nice clip. But before I go into that, who's here? Who'd I miss? Who came? Hope you all said hello to each other while you're coming and going. I get it. You're busy. It's the morning. I saw someone. Who was it? John Baraka. I don't know if you're still around. Caught this out of the corner of my eye while that video was playing. Damn, title had me at FUK. FUK or FUKU Stanford. ... Damn it, you're good. Laugh out loud. Good morning to you still. 100% emoji. Heart emoji. Peace emoji. And prayer hands emoji. Love it, baby. Yes. Ooh. Who'd I miss? Oh, Sarita Shamira. My daughter was 14 when they started to gender affirm her. What? Oh my God. She ended up having a complete mental breakdown. Of course. I'm sorry about that. Because she was happy being a girl, but her teacher was hounding her about lying. Yeah. Of course. Demonic, I'm telling you. No class, no morals, no standards. I'm serious. It's... Yeah, I like Jeff. Good one. Stay strong, Shamara. Yeah. Sarita Shamara. The day I agree to eat a cricket will be the day the elite sign over all their assets to me. Yeah! Yeah! You're so good. I love it. What do you mean a racist Indian woman? I guess I must have missed something in the conversation. Tanya Gray. Every couple of 100 years, there needs to be a revolution. Yeah. Yeah, a change, a reset. Yeah, but not this fucking reset. Like, this shit is biblical. And if you haven't read the Bible, you need to read some. And I'm not trying to sell you religion here. But yeah, just because you're going to be like, are they copying the Bible and they want to fulfill the prophecy, or the Bible is really, our little manual to deal with the fact that we are living in a world of good and evil. And this is a spiritual war, specifically now. It was always there, but now it's like front and center, which is the transhumanism. How about the babies in the pods? We're going to grow your baby. Oh, not again. Don't want to get into it for breakfast, for coffee, but I'm going to get into it tomorrow. And I'm going to put a poll about the next reaction song. You guys, thank you so much for everybody who's been posting comments. Tanya, I saw you had a whole list. Love it. Thank you so much. I still haven't. I'm gonna respond to your. I think I did. Oh God, sometimes I get confused, but you know I will if I haven't already. And if I did already, thank you anyway. What's up? All right. Did you guys see? Did you guys follow this guy? I wonder if he's like, did he used to be on YouTube? He's taken off. Probably just, it's not like I have an agenda here. And I wonder, we should be able to hear this fine, but I thought there was a really nice, quick, The Great Reset. It says the Great Reset agenda explained in 7 minutes and 8 seconds, connecting the dots between the mRNA, modifying nanotechnology shots, 5G, CBDCs, MIT, quantum dots, Gates, Epstein, Schwab, Musk, CERN, and the mark of the beast. I'm telling you, you can't make this up, guys. But I think he did a great job, like, especially if you're a newbie or if you know somebody that needs a little, you know what I mean, a little short. Share this video. Oh, come on now. What's going on? Hold on, guys. I'm sorry. I pushed play. Okay. Huh. All right, let me refresh the page. Okay. Sorry about that, but hey, what are you gonna do? Let me give him a rumble while I'm there. And if you're watching this on Rumble, hit that rumble. Smash that rumble. Let me know you're there. Leave me an emoji in the live chat. Don't be shy. If you have nothing to say, you don't know what to say. Okay, hold on. What's going on here? All right. So I refreshed the page.
All right, I'm Clay Clark, and this is Matt. Matt, we're going to talk about the Great Reset. Are you ready?
Yeah, I am.
Okay, here we go. So the World Economic Forum, with the 666 logo, has been used to bribe, deceive, and convince humanity to implement the Great Reset. That's step one. Step two, the corona, aka the 666 crown virus, was introduced. The word corona means crown means corona, was introduced to fill the earth with the spirit of fear and to usher in Klaus Schwab's Great Reset. And the spirit of fear is 2 Timothy chapter 1, verse 7. Were you aware that the word corona is 666?
I have seen that from you, actually.
Okay, so
Yeah.
C is a 3, O is a 15, R is an 18, O is a 15, N is a 14, A is a 1. So the word corona, there's 6 letters, 666, right? And that's Revelation chapter 6, verse 2 to learn more about that. Then step 3, falsely calibrated polymerase or PCR tests were used to inflate the number of positive COVID-19 cases. So the inventor of the PCR test,
Oh,
Gary Mullis, he
shoot.
said
You know what
that
I'm
his
thinking
test-
about? God, as soon as he said the C word, right? Crotch 19. Because it's already happened where I shared something about the jabs and whatnot, and it's been taken down. They will not pull it back up. Even when I've argued, I'm like, where is the misinformation? Because it's not. Whatever was there. I'm like, it's the CDC. It's all there. Like, no. So I'm going to stop this, but I'll put the link in the description below, or you guys can also look it up. Again, I don't get paid. I'm not sponsored by them or anything like that, but Thrive Time Show on Rumble. But again, I'll put the link in the description below, and let me know, guys, what you think. Shit. I hope. I swear, like, making it very clear for YouTube, aka BoobTube, that I do not endorse. And this is all entertainment purposes. So allegedly, this is just all for fun. It's all for fun. Done. You get it? And it's up to us on how we want to be entertained. Some types of information are more entertaining than others. This is one of them, YouTube. And Rumble, I know you don't have a problem, but right now, I'm streaming on Twitch, Rumble, and YouTube for now. So, sorry about that, guys. I know. Kind of a teaser. Well, you look it up. Look it up. Look it up. Yeah. So, Stanford. And again, I invite you guys to go down that rabbit hole in detail about what they're saying. But I'm telling you, the more they tell me not to say America, I'm gonna say it all day long. I'm not kidding you. I used to have a GoPro, but it was one of the old versions, and I just always had a hard time knowing if it was on, if it's recording. That's the other reason why all your support, and like, it's just gonna help me make cooler, more fun videos. Because I want to put a GoPro. I want to put a GoPro on and walk around the city, especially for my locals, so I can, totally uncensored, unfiltered. For, make sure you guys to sign up to locals. Like, follow me on locals. Trust me on this one. Whether you become a supporter or not, you can still follow. The link is in the description below as well. But, yeah, I'm going to be walking up to everybody. I'm going to be like, American. I'm going to say the word American. I'm an American. Are you an American? Even if somebody says, I'm a U.S. citizen, I'm like, okay. Do you have a problem with me? Like, I'm going to fuck with people about this American shit. I'm going to say, like, I'm going to be like, come on, say it with me. I'm going to be like, all right, so you're a citizen. Do you have a problem saying the word American? Right? Or like, America? Like, we're going to have so much fun. You watch me. You watch me. So, yeah. Well, I think that's it for Coffee Talk today. Let's see, who did I miss? What did I miss in the chat? What's going on? Wait, ginger and nutmeg. What am I missing over here? You guys are the best. I love you so much. I just saw Tanya Gray. She wrote, I got harmful language for those, in quote, snowflakes. Absolutely. No. They're not winning, guys, by the way. They might be acting the loudest because the mainstream, right, is just in control. But I'm telling you, if we all turn them off, don't consume anything, don't click on their websites, they're screwed. Hey, Bill. Good morning. Welcome to Coffee Talk. Bill Partelier, you're a natural beauty. You don't need any makeup. Oh, you're gorgeous. Well, it's kind of like, don't you like, sometimes you wear jeans, sweatpants, and other times you wear a suit, right? Like you mix it up. I love men, but I mean anybody. I love when people like mix it up, Like if you're always wearing the same outfit and the same, I'm like, that's cool, that's you, that's fine. But I love it, when, you know what I'm saying? Like say you wear pants all the time, you're a girl or a woman. And then, once in a blue or a special occasion, you'll wear a skirt or a dress. And, it's nice. It's like, and if I see you all the time, it's like, oh my God, look at you. Who knows? Like some friends, they wear pants or whatever, and I don't see their legs. And I'm like, oh my God, I never knew you have gorgeous legs. You know what I mean? Like, just saying. I think it's nice to mix it up. I think it's, keeps it fresh. That's what it comes down to. It's just keeping it fresh. Plus, we're creators. We have a creator and we're creators. That's what makes us. Our creativity. We need to be creative. That's why this fucking cookie cutter bullshit, 1984 Orwellian fucking communist shit kills. They know it kills the soul. That's why they do it. Because they're psycho. It's the truth. Oh my God. I just read a quote from Plato about how when you do nothing, like a normal citizen, I know that they're too busy. I'm totally killing it. Like, I forget the exact words, but he says, for people to do nothing, to not get involved into the leaders, the governors, it's bound to allow evil to come in and take over. So there is just no other choice. I mean, I'm already pissed off they're taking my money and they're not doing their job. That's just a given. I don't like paying for something that doesn't work. Doesn't that sound familiar? But we get, I mean, it's like they've conditioned us so well. I mean, how about the carbon tax now too? And what, Europe is just taking it? Again, it's that like learned helplessness. Helplessness. You know, Europe is like all that social system is so into them. I remember when they first started charging to play the radio at my parents' restaurant back in the 80s and 90s. I'm like, what? There's a tax on that too to play music? Like, it's different than royalties. Like, everyone else is playing music. Oh, but if you're a business and you're playing music, you have to pay extra. Again, now it's a carbon tax. So, what? You know they're going to charge us for every poop and fart and everything. I'm serious. Don't think they're covering it with this gas stuff. No. They're going to charge us for air. They need to be talking about water, but they're not. Why? Because they got their bunkers. I'm telling you. We can only talk so long. But I'm glad to have my coffee with you guys because you know what? Feels nice to not be the only one. And my theory is that the majority are thinking like us, but they don't even know what to do or say. They're just been beaten down. And I feel them. You know? Warriors don't become warriors because life is a cushion. So those who understand me must have gone through some shit. Or still are. And I'm sorry for that. But I'm here. With all my heart and soul. Bringing love. Even if it doesn't look like it. If I didn't love and love you, I would not be going off. Wasting my energy. Oh, God. Love you guys. Thank you for your love and support. And let me see what, Bill, let me see. Sodom and Gomorrah, right? Man, by the way, you know I rewatched the live chat replay because I missed them. I don't get every single thing you say, and I like to know how you guys are talking to each other. So keep it up, guys. It means everything. Well, I don't own a suit, Bill says. Bill Parlier. So that's that. Evil is running the show right now. Mm-hmm. But in the end, God wins. Yeah. God wins, but I'm not waiting for God. Like, I'll be there when it's happening. I'll be there. I'm awake and ready. Yeah. Hey, Jeff, have a great day as well. Thank you. Yeah, good one, Tanya. I agree. Tanya Gray, I only bitch about what I care about. Takes one to know one, baby. All right, guys, until next time. Have a wonderful day. Don't let the bastards get you down.